What is going on, guys? It's your boy Cam. Today is going to be a very quick and easy to consume video. Today, I want to tell you guys about my testimony, my personal experience with God and Jesus. And I'm not going to waste any time. Keep in mind, this is all like fairly recent. So every night, like I could have a great attitude all day. I would have one of the best days ever. And I could still go home, and right before bed, I'd be laying there and I would just feel this evil. I don't know any other way to explain it other than demons really just trying to torture me any way they can. And I would just think all these evil thoughts. So this specific night, I was laying there. I had this little like nose twitch. It was just barely twitching, but it was bothering me so bad. And I don't know, I had some way or another convinced myself that it was a demon again trying to attack me and get in my head. And so I gave it all up. I was like, okay, I have no control anymore. This is getting way too out of hand. I don't know why this is happening. And so I said, God, look, you are literally my last resort. I don't know what happens after this. This is uncharted territory and I need your help. And I sat there and I prayed and I said, God, I don't know how to do this anymore. I need your help. Like, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. Just make it stop. And when I tell you guys, it was literally like that. Not even a second later. The nose twitch stopped. I had this overwhelming like warmth and happiness, and I lit up. I literally sat up in my bed and almost started crying. I just felt this happiness. I was like, oh my gosh, like you've been here the whole time. Like it's not just, some days here and there whenever I go to church, and some days whenever I'm really praying and really trying hard. No, you're here like all the time. And that really changed my perspective a lot. And so I started working on my faith, studying Christianity and studying the gospel and like really trying to understand it because I was fascinated. I was like, this is the only like way out of my touch supernatural thing that's ever happened to me. But I started studying and I was seeking that relationship with God. You ask and you shall receive. And that's kind of how I am today. I mean, I've literally received, like, I feel so reborn. I literally feel like a kid again. I feel like my brain is a sponge to Christianity. I literally cannot get enough of it. Beforehand, before all of this, I was like, anytime anything would pop up, like wanting me to pray with them or, just every once in a while, I'd be like, no, bro, I got videos to watch. I got people to talk to, like, get out of here. But now, dude, like, all right, let me make this short and simple. Before, it was 5 minutes, could feel like an hour. And now, 2 hours could feel like 15 minutes. And that's what Christianity does. It changes your heart. It gives you a new perspective on life. The last thing I want to say before I end this video is my second encounter. It says in the Bible, God is an everlasting stream. You ask and you shall receive. So what that means is you can dip your hand into God's stream of love and care. If you really mean it with your whole heart, dip into that stream and you will pull out so much love and care and whatever God needs you to do. All right, so one morning I think I've talked about this already in a previous video, but I was sitting in the bathroom getting ready for work, and I was getting a little late. Like, I was like, okay, now's my last chance to get up, finish getting ready, and still make it to work on time. But I was watching these videos on the gospel and studying. I was like, no, this is way more important. I would way rather spend the next 15 minutes at least studying God and getting closer in my relationship with God than be on time. When in reality, my boss wasn't going to show up on time anyways because he's never here. Like, it's literally 8:30 right now. I'm the only one here. So I really wasn't too worried about it. And I watched a few more videos and I was kind of late, not really. But I was like, okay, I feel full. Let's get ready for work. Let's head in. Then I shut my phone off, started getting ready. And my boss immediately texts me and he's like, hey, don't show up until 11 when I'm supposed to show up at 8. He's like, hey, don't show up till 11. None of the trucks are gonna be here, so don't worry about coming in early. And when I read that text, I literally sat there and like, I had the same feeling. It's just like, this is what I mean by you can feel God. Like, especially in these supernatural encounters, like, at least in my experience, I'll get this just overwhelming happiness and tingles, and like, I can't stop smiling, and I just like, it just fires me up, dude. And like, that's why I've dove so deep into Christianity, is like, how in the world can you tell me that this isn't real? How this isn't just pure love? I mean, that's pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to share my testimony with somebody, because I've been struggling. Like, people have been asking me, wanting me to explain my religion, and it's not even a religion. First of all, it's a way of life. Like, it'll completely, once you dip your hand into that stream, it's a wrap. Like, this is how it is. That's what God was telling me. He was like, look, you want to dip into my stream, this is how it's going to be. And I was like, let's do it. I'm all for it. But I've been struggling with sharing my story with people. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm good at making videos, at least I think. You know, if I can't talk face to face with someone in practice, why not practice with you guys? Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. God loves you.